Okay, legends, welcome back to the channel with another Overlord Lord of Nazarick video. Now, in this video, we are at Natsu's account because he have the designated characters to give you the highest numbers in Monster Hunt, the last hunt or the last fight versus the tigers. Now, before we start, we want to go to the bag and, of course, pop these enchantments or the buffs. So we're going to go with the HP, we're going to go with the attack, and then we're going to go and hit the bosses. So we have on Monster Hunt right now the two tigers. Natsu is doing a great job. He's ranking rank 2. As you see, the damage is at 24k. You can go up to 30k. With this similar lineup, you can go up to 32k. I think the highest was 32 with a similar lineup, but it depends on a little bit of RNG. So in Monster Hunt, each time an ally's skill crit, their crit damage is increased by 40%. The effect stacks up to 5 times and resets when the skill damage does not crit, which is really good. Actually, it allows you to crit even more and deal a lot of crit damage. Now, this boss is a little bit annoying. Every time you're gonna go and attack them, you wanna freeze. This one does not get freeze, this one gets freeze. So you wanna use Zaryusu basically on your lineup. The setup that we're using Momon and Albedo. Albedo Maiden Love and Momon, the normal one that we have. We're gonna start with the second skill. We're gonna use Zaryusu to go and stun, and we're gonna use Mare for seeds and for a little bit of HP, plus the HP scrolls that will help us a little bit. Now, we're not using crit rate. You can use crit rate scroll if you want to go for the crit damage as much as possible, or you can use the attack one. I'm gonna use the attack one and check how much damage could I do for this boss. Now, this is what we're playing. We're playing Ainz with his AoE because of the damage AGR that we're gonna do to the bosses, so they will take even more damages, 30% more damage, which is awesome. And we're gonna increase his buff on damages because we're not using except Mare as a mage. We're gonna increase the passive of dealing damage with the ultimate of the Ainz skill, which is the AoE one. We're of course taking damage or dealing more damage to warriors and rangers because the enemies are warriors. We're using termination set on Momon and on Albedo. We don't care about anything else. We want them to negate or ignore 30% of the defense. And we're using Arclight on Momon. We don't have the Momon Arclight, so we're using this Arclight. We don't have the Albedo Arclight, so we have that. No, he doesn't have the Albedo Arclight, so we're using this one because Picnic will give you crit rate at 15%, which is awesome. This one will give you, what does it give? What does it give? It gives you attack, but there's a 60% fixed chance to gain random buffs on as an attack boost or something like that, which is awesome actually on him. Now, is this his one? No, this is not his one. Increase the damage of the next skill by the basic attack, which you can use as well. It's also nice because the 15% after you chase, you're gonna use the skill after you chase. It means it will buff it by 15%, which is the ultimate, which is absolutely awesome. With Zaryusu, we're playing Vert Mari set, and with Mari, we're playing Vert Mari set. We're using their Arclights. Why Vert Mari set? You wanna reset Zaryusu as much as possible to do his ultimate. You wanna reset Mari as much as possible to do his ultimate as well, because you want that AoE damage and you wanna inflict the seeds as much as possible. So this is the lineup that we're gonna go with. We're gonna go and try to attempt one. I'm gonna go on X1 speed for the entire first fight, or X2 speed as much as possible, because you wanna go and manipulate the fight. You wanna attack the tiger on the left, which is the white one, and freeze him. And then whenever he's frozen, he can't attack. It means you can go and attack the second tiger, which he will not attack. How does these tigers work? If you attack the one on the left, the one on the right will go and counter you, and the one on the left will counter you. If you attack the one on the right, the left one will counter you, and the right one will counter you. Sometimes, not always. So what we are gonna do is go and freeze the left tiger, which is the white one, and attack the right one. Then when you attack the orange tiger, and the one on the left is frozen, nobody will attack you back, so you can deal as much damages as possible. Now, these bosses inflict bleed, and it might kill you, so we're gonna be as much careful as possible to go between the bosses because it's super hard, and we're gonna go and check it out together. So I'm gonna go and reduce the speed first. So I went in and went out. I just reset the speed to X1 so we can go and do our fight. So here we go. We're gonna go and do it. I will do it at X1 first. And this is the only time maybe you're gonna do it at X1 and it doesn't matter. Now, if you're quick with the skills, if you can click between the bosses really fast, you don't need to play it on X1, you need to play it at X2. So we're gonna hit the first boss because Zaryusu is the fastest. And we wanna put Momon's skill Albedo Skull, Ainz will go right now, and the ultimate, and Zaryusu as much as possible with his ultimate. If he doesn't have his ultimate, but his second skill is online, he can use his second skill. So we're gonna hit the first one, and now we're gonna switch to the next one. So we're gonna go and attack this boss. So Momon goes, and we can do it on X2, I think, or X3 until Zaryusu gets a turn. So we're gonna go and hit with Albedo, and now X1, Albedo hits, and now I can tag the other boss, okay? So we can go with Zaryusu and actually go and, oh, we got stunned. So this is what you want to check with the RNG. You want the RNG to be with you, so if Mari gets stunned, you reset immediately. I'm gonna go and continue it to check how much we can do about this one. Mari will not do anything. So we're gonna go with Albedo next. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. Then we're gonna go, okay, then we're gonna go with Zaryusu. So I'm gonna click on the other boss so we can deal a little bit of damage. Now the bleed is something that you need to be careful about. So can we ultimate with Zaryusu now? I think we should. I think it's off cooldown now. Okay, he did his first skill or second skill. Now his ultimate is off, so we can go and do a freeze on this boss. Yep, we froze the boss. Now we click on the other boss, and we're gonna go on X3 speed until Zaryusu gonna get another turn. So here we go. We put some seeds so we can heal a little bit. And now Zaryusu will go after this one. After Albedo goes. Did Albedo go? Albedo went, so we're gonna go like this. Zaryusu, we didn't hit the boss. Oh, the boss was back, so it does not matter anymore. Can we hit the boss? Okay, whose turn it is? It's Mari. We're gonna put the seeds. It does not matter right now who's the one that's taking the seeds. And I'm playing on X1. I know this is so hard. Every time you don't attack. Okay, don't kill Mari. Okay, don't kill anybody. And Albedo will do a skill. Come on, Albedo. We can heal right now with the seed. Okay, Albedo will hit. And now we can go to this boss, and hopefully we can freeze him. Come on, Zaryusu, freeze the boss. It's super annoying, this stage. Okay, now we can go X3, and we can... okay, it doesn't matter, we can hit the other boss. Alright, here we go. And Zaryusu is going after Albedo. So after Albedo hits, and as you see, we're going low on HP. We need a lot of heal. Now we can hit this boss, actually. Okay, can we freeze him again? Come on, Zaryusu, do it. Do it, boy. Okay, and we freeze the second boss. All right, now we can go for this boss and actually hit him. You see, it's really hard to maintain this. Now we're at 21k, I think. Yes, we're similar on the damages, but we can do a little bit more. And here we go, Arclight triggers, and who's going back? Okay, we got hit by Zaryusu, which we don't care about it. Mari is going again. Let's do the X3 speed. Albedo is going. After Albedo, now we can go with the second boss. Okay, Zaryusu, can you hit the boss, please? And freeze him. Okay, we froze him, but he will evade. Okay, now we get with Momon, and now I think it's over. I think this is the highest score right now that we got. Natsu's, I don't know if Natsu's account was high on this score. Now we're gonna get with Zaryusu. Please freeze this guy or attack him. We might freeze him. Okay, we lost Albedo, which is without, it does not matter right now. We're gonna freeze the second boss, and now we're gonna hit this one. Come on. Let me tag him. Oh, it's over. Okay, it's over. Did we break the score? We did break the score. We did it at 27k. This is how you need to play. You see, I'm playing it at X1 or X2. Still, I'm getting better results, better scores. As you see, the carry is Made in Love Albedo. Momon is good. If it's on 6-star, also he will do the same. But Made Albedo, she's a beast of a monster. This is why she's limited. And Zaryusu is the main protagonist of this boss story, so you need to go and freeze the second boss or you take a lot of damage. We did lose Made in Love Albedo. Now if you are lucky and you don't get a lot of bleed, sometimes if you have high ER on the characters, or maybe it's RNG, if the boss doesn't stun you, doesn't give you anything. I did get stunned. Sometimes the boss stuns you. So we got the best score. We did get a high attack. Now, if you want to play it on crit rate, it also works. We played it on crit damage and we put him on first rank. You're welcome, Natsu. So hopefully you'll have better runs with your account. You might go and try the same thing after you watch this video. So basically, this is how you want to play it. Some people are playing it with only Momon or Made in Love Albedo and using Valkyrie Shaltir for more sustainability. If you want to play full attack, you can play this and get high scores. If you don't want to play full attack and you want to play with less scores but try to get as much damages as possible, you can play this similar lineup. This similar lineup only requires patience. You want to go and click between the bosses. I know it's one of the best bosses in Monster Hunt in my opinion, because it gives you a challenge. It's not easy like put on auto or something. You need to actually think about it and do a little bit of effort. If you don't have Zaryusu, it's fine. They're gonna give you the Zaryusu, as you see, as a trial, and you can go and test it, and hopefully you can get the best scores and rank on the highest ranks. Congratulations, Natsu, you hit rank 1. Hopefully you can do better than this score. Let me know if that happens to you. Everybody, let me know, how did this run work for you? Do you have a better lineup? Is there a setup that actually guarantees you a 40k? Because somebody told me that you can hit with this boss 40k if you play a specific lineup. I still didn't see the lineup, so let me know in the comment below. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.